Hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sanana. Welcome back to my channel for another update with the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising Aries with regards to your love situation for the month of July 2019. Aries, wonderful people, beautiful souls. Hope you guys are doing well. I have your love energies on my table. And today morning, it's so surprising, I have to say this, that today morning when I was doing another update for the sign of Gemini, I got exactly the same romance angel guidance as I'm getting for you. Okay, and I don't know what it is with you two people here, or two signs in here, Gemini and Aries. Now, it is the same story with you with regards to your romance angel. They are telling you that in the month of July, however distant you might seem to feel, or distance you might seem to feel from your loved ones or loved one, it is not actually so, Aries. Okay? They definitely want you, they definitely love you, they definitely want to take you back into their love life, have fun, enjoy, celebrate. But for you, Aries, what you need to do is to unlock your vault. It's to unlock your heart. Open your heart, guys, to give and receive the highest energy of all. Because at this point in time, in the month of July, something might have happened in your love zone previous to this issue here, which is where you're feeling disturbed and you think that the other person in your love zone doesn't want you, or you are hesitating to go forward. It could be your own issue, and it also could be the fact that you were scared a little bit, you're hesitant, you have some guilt in you, where you're not being able. But once you move with the other person who is waiting for you to receive you, and your angels are pushing you towards that person. Once you are with that person, your horse, your chariot will be ready to move. If you look at the card in here, that is how I look at the card as I'm doing my reading, guys. Okay. Apart from all the other stuff that we, as readers, we tell you, but interpretation from the card is also a big thing here, guys. Okay. So for you, Aries, to the other person, to the other significant other, you as a person, Aries, you are looked upon as the king or the prince. I would say you're looked upon as the prince or the princess, if it's a male or a female to whom I'm addressing this, okay? So therefore, you are, for the other person, you are very royal, you know, you are somebody they actually not only they love, but they also kind of feel, um what's the word I'm looking for, they kind of feel happy and they are in gratitude to have you in their life, Aries. Okay, but for you to receive that gratitude from the universe and from the other person, your significant other, guys, you have to give and take, the receive and give the highest energy of all. You have to open yourself, Aries. You cannot lock yourself and expect everything to come floating on your table. That's not going to happen, Aries, okay? But you are very much in demand. The other person loves you. They're ready to take off. They're on their horse. They're ready to roll the wheels of their chariot. But at the same time, they want you to let them know that you are there for them emotionally, psychologically, romantically, maybe financially as well, who knows? But it's a give and take energy, guys. Okay, it's a very give and take energy that the other person is sharing with you, and it's up to you that they are flooding you, but it's up to you how you open and unlock the safe or the vault to receive those energies for yourself, Aries. It is safe for you to love. You have to take this from the universe. to go ahead and do what you have to do for yourself, to take that key, to put it in the lock, to turn it open and receive and give and take everything that's coming to you from your romantic zone this month, July 2019, guys. Okay, so that's your angel guidance. My romance angel has to let you know that. Now, in this month of July 2019, I have your card, I have your significant other's highest energy too. Now, your significant other in this month is sitting in the Page of Cups, but they are sitting in the reverse position, okay? Which means that they are kind of suffering from some kind of an emotional immaturity. They are in the page, but they are in the reverse section, okay, which is calling out for emotional, very high emotional immaturity, which is also bringing in insecurity and disappointment in their higher self towards this love situation, Aries. Okay, so they are kind of suffering from that kind of situation in the month of July 2019, guys. Okay, so they are not offering you anything from from their higher self, and neither are you taking anything from them because they are not able to give it to you. Excuse me. They are not able to give it to you because they are very emotionally matured. A and B is they're very insecure, which in turn is creating a lot of disappointment in their higher self, Aries. Okay. Now that's who they are in the month of July 2019, right? Now, having said this, with regards to your energy, Aries, you're in the Three of Pentacle energy, which is again, you're not you're not really insecure, you're not disappointed, but what you are doing here, unlike the other person, is you're trying to mend this way. Okay, you're trying to make that other person come back to their maturity. You're trying to make them come back from where they are sitting in the position of being insecure. You're trying to give them courage. You're trying to build this beautiful relationship. It's taking you time, but you're working. You're working very diligently because you want, Aries, you want that commitment with this person. You want to take this beautiful relationship, a notch further. But at the same time, because of this person's difficult position in the month of July, you are having to work by yourself to get this all back in the right way, guys. Okay, so you are dealing with this immaturity, you're dealing with this insecurity, you're dealing with this disappointment from the other person because you, as a person, Aries, your energy in the higher self is really good because you're trying to overcome that difficult situation. You're trying to mend that way. You're trying to bring back the harmony. You're trying to bring back that beautiful relationship. You're trying to work in the right way so that you can build this beautiful love relationship in the right way, guys. Okay, that's your higher self area with the Three of Pentacles. But it's a slow process. Pentacles are very slow process, any kind of pentacles, but at the same time they take like I said, they are slow, but they take a long time to grow. So your Three of Pentacles, by the time it grows, it's going to take time, but you have not given up. You're still working. You are, you're putting all your arms and ammunitions, you're putting your emotions, you're putting your sentiments, you're putting your maybe finances as well. I don't know. But you're putting everything in the right order. You're building that to bring back this person in the right frame of mind. Okay, to overcome that emotional insecurity, to overcome that emotional immaturity. They could be immature because they are in the Page of Cups energy. Neither are they giving nor are they taking from you, but you are trying to still work with this person in order to build this relationship back in the normal way, in the rightful way, guys. Okay? Excuse me. So your task looks really tough in here, Aries, but you're still doing it. You have taken whatever you have in your zone, you're putting everything, so that you can manifest this love story in the rightful direction, guys. And it's nothing wrong with that, to be honest, because you know in life sometimes one of the two people will have to take the control. If both of you guys are sitting in the same emotional immature stage, being disappointed with whatever is happening or feeling insecure, you all are not going to be able to move this relationship. So here you have taken control of the situation, Aries, which is definitely very, very nice. And you are believing in this by yourself to know that it is safe to love. It's only that I need to work hard. I need to open my heart to give and take, to receive and take from one another. And that's what you're working towards too, so that you can mend this way, you can bring back that fulfillment, you can bring back the joy, and you can start working together in unison, guys. Okay? Now, your heart energy for both of you here is the Knight of Cups in the reverse, guys. Okay, which is telling me again, your heart is not in the right place. There is a lot of moodiness, like this person. There is disappointment here, even with you, Aries, because even though you're working hard to build this relationship back, you're trusting that it is safe to love this person. And that's why you're working hard. But at the same time, excuse me, your heart is not supporting this. Your heart is not working in the right direction for both of you guys. Okay, it looks to be very unemotional or emotionally unfulfilled heart at this point in time. Okay, so this is what is happening in both your heart energies, guys. None of y'all are feeling happy regarding this situation. None of y'all are feeling secured about this relationship at this moment with regards to your heart energy, guys, because y'all are feeling that disappointment, y'all are feeling that setback, y'all are not feeling right in the heart. That's the word, you're not feeling right in the heart. Your heart space is not giving you adequate support in here, guys. Okay, but in the soul space you have the 7 of coins in the upright. In the soul space, both you guys know that you'll have to wait. Pentacles again. You'll have to wait for the harvest to blossom. Because this is a waiting game too. Until things come back to its natural course, you guys will not be able to move forward. So, in your soul energy, you know that you have to wait. It's a waiting game. But at the same time, there is a lot of hard work that needs to be done in this relationship for it to mature, guys. Okay? And this is what you're doing, Aries. You are actually the person here, more so than the other person. You are putting in that diligence, you're putting in that effort, you're putting in that hard work with your perseverance to chase this relationship and to fulfill this part of the story. So that is what your soul is telling you, Aries, and that's what you're doing. Although this energy belongs to both of you, but what I see in your higher self is that it's you who is taking the responsibility to carry the burden of this harvest in here. Okay? While you're taking stock of the situation, it could be financial, like I said, it could be material, because Pentacles is all about finance, mostly so, money, sorry. Okay, and it signifies, but again, with the Seven of Coins or the Seven of Pentacle, it signifies to me in your soul that your efforts are paying off and they're going to be paying off in the future, guys. Okay, so whatever hard work that you are putting in right now in your soul, it's not going down the drain, it's not going to go waste. And from this portion of the story in here, it looks to me, or it's suggesting that Aries and your other person, significant other, she or he will come along this road that's going to take them some time. Until then, you are working, Aries, but again, that you are ready to put in a lot of effort, time, and work into whatever you want to achieve in your soul. That's your soul purpose. Because with this card, it signifies in your soul that both of you guys have a long term vision. And, and kind of it shows that you are not confined to the fact of seeing the result today or in the short term, but you also want this result to be seen in the long term, guys. Okay, so you are both, and more so you in the month of July, you are working towards that long term goal, ladies. Because it shows, this card also shows that you value the investment. Both you guys value this investment of love because of the effort that both of you guys will ultimately be putting in your soul to make this relationship work. Okay? At this point in time, the significant other may not be joining you while you are doing the work yourself, but ultimately, this person will also join you to fulfill this investment in the long term, guys. So, it's a waiting game in the soul as well. Okay, it's a waiting game. It's not whatever effort you're putting in right now, may, like I said, it's not going to be short term. The fruit of its result will not come to you immediately. But going forward, long term, yes, you will get your harvest in the right place, Aries. Okay? So, again, this card also signifies another fact that I need to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. It signifies a good thing is that it means that, both of you guys are learning from your mistakes and failures that happened with both of you. Okay? So, but initially you may not feel that. But again, mistakes will allow you to look into how to better your love investment going forward. And that's a long term vision to get the most out of it in the future. So, both of you guys, from your soul energy, while your heart is not permitting this, but your soul is giving you the right advice at this point in time in the month of July 2019, guys. Let's take a clarifier for your higher self. Just one card here. There you go. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles for both you guys. So you are both apprentice at this point, but you are building this, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, guys. It could be a lot to do with money here. I have a feeling because you got the Three of Pentacles, you got the Eight of Pentacles, you got the Page of Pentacles, and then you got the Seven of Pentacles. So in this little area, there is a lot of pentacles in here, but at the same time, it could be money, but at the same time, it could mean that this love relationship will take some time to grow. You won't get to see it right away, but whatever you are doing, both of you guys have started to rebuild on your love relationship because you want to take it forward. You want to offer that pentacle. You want to take that Page of Pentacles. It's a page, right in the beginning, but it's the offering that's going to come to you once this entire thing gets into the right place, guys. Okay? But the work of building this love relationship has started. has started to move. Either you're moving it, Aries, or both of you guys are moving it in the soul. That's a different part of the story, but it has started to build, and it's going to take that time. By the time you end the eighth pentacle, that's when one by one step, one step, one step, baby steps will bring you to the point where you will be able to make that offer, take that responsibility, take the burden, carry that responsibility to start the beginning, to start the fresh beginning here, guys. Give and take the offer, okay? And therefore, work towards it. Definitely work towards it, because if you do not work now, you won't be able to get the fruit of its result in the long term. So it's important for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please work towards it at this point in time to build this up, to start this venture. Take it as an investment. Okay, take it as an investment, how you put money in the bank or in your savings account or in your maybe offshore account or wherever, and then you wait for like whatever amount of time for that return to come to you. So treat this as your love investment, where you're putting in your money and effort and time and energy to get the fruit of its result as soon as it matures. Okay? Now, in your recent past, Aries, you have the judgment in the reverse with regards to this love situation, which is telling me that there was something that you did not do right in here, Aries. Okay? You had self doubt. You were doubting this person. That could be one thing. And that is the reason you had not wakened up to the call from the universe to let you know that this is your love story and that you need to work with this love story. But you were not doing it because you did not hear the wisdom from the universe. Okay, you had your lack of self awareness. You had your doubt, which also created a self loathing towards this relationship, and that is the reason judgment is in the reverse with regards to your past energy in this love situation, guys. Okay, so let's take a connecting card between the past and the present higher self in here to see what my spirit has to let you know in order to further clarify this issue. Yes, look, Two of Wands in the reverse. Aries, guys, y'all did not move in the past. Y'all just simply, because y'all did not believe in this. As simple as that. You did not believe in yourself. You did not believe in your heart. You did not believe in your soul. You did not believe in the other person. Neither did you believe in this love relationship. And that is the reason, guys, you did not move further. You sat put. You did not look for ways to build this relationship, to take it forward, to work together, to work together, to build this relationship. You did not do it, Aries, because you had a fear of change, guys. You were fearful of this change, of this transition. You were not ready to accept that change, and you were playing it safe. You were playing it safe, but at the same time, your planning was definitely a very, very bad planning, which is why this person today, you call this person immature, you call this person insecure, you call this person disappointed, and in your heart, you're disappointed too because you have lost out on the time in the past where you wanted to play safe, Aries, not going forward, not going backward, but because you had the fear of change, because you were not ready to accept this. You had that lack of self awareness. You had that lack of, your own doubt. You were doubting yourself. You were loathing, bad planning, everything. You did not manifest this love story. And that is the reason today, in the month of July, guys, you will have to start rebuilding this. And that's exactly what you are doing with the Three of Pentacles, because you have woken up to the fact that you need to now give and take in the same way with the other person that is required by you to do now, and the universe is asking you to do, Aries. Okay? But in the past, no, you did not. And that created a lot of misunderstanding, bad planning, self doubt, because none of you guys moved. And maybe this person could not move because you did not move, Aries. Okay? So this person got stuck because you did not move, and you had bad planning, you had the fear of change, and you were not doing the right thing to provide justice to your love zone, guys, in the past. Okay? So this was your troubled area in the past, Aries. Now, coming to the present 3D, guys, in the month of July, you are definitely going to heal, Aries, with the Three of Swords in the reverse. You will be healing, you will be rejuvenating. At the same time, you're bringing your faith back because you have woken up. Faith in this deck is the Hierophant, guys. So, with whatever learnings, with whatever teachings, with whatever lessons you are learning in your soul energy, you are also learning about your mistakes. You are learning about the bad planning you did. You are learning about everything, and that you're accepting as your part of your karma or destiny in order to heal yourself, to not repeat the same mistake in the physical world as well, guys, Aries. Okay? So that's your physical state energy in the month of July 2019. But now you are proceeding towards understanding this love relationship from a very spiritual angle, from a very spiritual level. With your sacred learnings, teachings, mistakes, experiences, it's all giving you the lessons that you have made here, or you have taken from here, from the past and in your higher self, in order for you to heal the wound that has been troubling you or sitting in your love zone in the physical world, to get rid of the Three of Swords energy, guys, to come out of that trauma, to come out of that grief, to come out of that pain and humiliation, anger, hurt, grief, mistakes, whatever that has happened in your zone, Aries. Okay? Let's take a connecting card between the physical world and the higher self in here to see what my spirit has to tell you, Aries. But definitely, Aries, in the physical world, there you go. You're letting go of your control. You were controlling the situation. That's why you were not moving, Aries. The devil in the reverse, guys. Okay, so in the past, Aries, you definitely did not, the devil did not show up in the past for sure, but the energy frequency I can feel is that the reason, the fear of change, bad planning, etc., whatever happened in the past, was because you were trying to enforce your situation onto somebody else. You were kind of calling the shots, you were dominating the situation, you were controlling that love story, you were the person kind of ruling the roost in the past. And that's the reason in the present you are letting go of the control to improve the situation because of your mistakes that you have made. You are learning, Aries, that controlling any situation, whether it's your money, whether it's your love, whether it's your work, whether anything in life does not belong to you. You are not the person to take control of any situation, guys. You can work with it, but you cannot control it. You cannot chain it. You cannot entrap it. Okay, and that is what you are letting go in the month of July 2019, and that's why situation is going to improve. Because of this, you are being able to work in the Three of Pentacle, the Eight of Pentacle, and the Page of Pentacle with the Seven of Pentacle, because you are letting go of that control issue, realizing the fact that it is safe for you to love this person, to give and take the energy back in the same way, guys. Okay? Which is definitely a very, very good energy, Aries, I would say, because we all make mistakes, guys. It's not just you. We all make mistakes, and when we learn from the mistake, that's when things starts to improve. They start to work for us. Now, going forward at the end of the month of July 2019, you have the sun in the reverse, which is telling me you are definitely in need of vitamin D, guys. Okay? Because the sun in the reverse tells me that you do not have enough sunshine in your love zone. And you want the sun now to come back and shine upon you and shine upon your love because you want that happiness out of the sun in here. You could be negative here, because of the sun in the reverse. It's calling for a lot of negative energy. It's calling for depression. It's calling for sadness because you do not have the vitamin D here. And that's why you have to flip the card, to turn it over, to bring it back upright, to get the sunshine back into your love zone by the end of the month of July 2019, guys. Okay, but that's what is happening to you. Let's take a clarifier for the sun in the reverse in here, just to see possibly what you could probably do here. Please give me a clarifier for the sun in the reverse in here. So you will be negative, you will be feeling sad, you will be depressed because you do not have that. And again, you will be in the Three of Swords energy, guys, because of the sun being in the reverse, okay? So you're killing the Three of Swords energy in the early part of July, but again, you're going back in that same circle, guys, Aries, okay? Again, you will be feeling that pinch, you will be feeling that bitterness, you will be feeling that sadness because you want this love back now. You know you have done a mistake. You know you have been trying to improve yourself. You are trying to release that control, the domination. But at the same time, since you're not getting that love back right away, it's going to take time for the love to grow, which is happening, which is growing slowly because you have just started to plant your seeds. So you cannot expect the harvest to ripen right away. That's going to take you time. But at the same time, try to stay away from this negative energy while you're crossing through the month of July 2019, guys, okay? It's important, very important for you. Don't go back again rushing in the Three of Swords energy, although it shows up in here for my reading, okay? But be conscious about it. Take a note of this, be conscious about it, and when it kicks in, try to kick it out. Try to kick it out. That would be my guidance to you, Aries. Okay? Now, having said this, let's look at your environment in here. In your environment, ladies and gentlemen, Ace of Wand in the reverse, guys, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So, in your environment too, Aries, you are lacking that inspiration. You are lacking that fire. That's, the Ace of Wand is a fire energy. It could be you. You're lacking that passion, you're lacking that fire, you're lacking the drive because you feel sad, you feel depressed, you're doing a lot of work, but when it comes to the actual part of your story from the environment, you're not being able to rest, although you want to rest, you want to forgive, you want to meditate, you want to forget stuff, but at the same time, you're not the drive, the passion, that energy is missing from the environment for you. Okay? So that's giving you a little bit of a problem in the month of July 2019, Aries. You have to flip all these cards back, guys. You will definitely have to flip it back. It's going to take a while, maybe, but you can do it. Nothing is impossible, guys. Let's take a clarifier for your environment card. Four of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wand in the reverse. Yes, and look here. You have to move away from all your emotional baggages to give it a tower moment, and that's when the sun will come out again, guys, Aries, in your environment. Because right now, the reason the sun is in the reverse, guys, is because you're still holding on to a lot of negative energies in yourself. Although in your higher self, you're trying to work towards it, but your heart is not in the right place. The soul is taking a long time. It's not giving you results right away because of your past, whatever happened. And in the present, again, you're killing, healing, but again, you're going back to this. The reason you're going back to this is because you need to move away from this emotional baggage, guys. Whatever the guilt you're holding, the pain you're holding, the trauma you're holding, the last mistakes that you're holding in yourself, you definitely have to move away and give it a tower moment to all those. And it's only then you will be able to let the sun come back and shine upon your love life, Aries. It's very important. The environment is a very important part of your love story. Okay, so that's the reason now I can see more logic in it as to why you're getting back into the Three of Sword again. It's because of this, because you need to move. And once you move, once you put a tower moment, that's when you will get your passion, your drive back, and that's when you can rest and meditate. And that's when things are going to come back, as well as it will let the sun shine again in your zone, guys. Okay. Now, hopes and fears, guys, you have the chariot in the reverse, okay? That means you are hoping, fearing, praying that you will be able to move this love story in the right direction. That's your hope and fear. Because with the chariot in the reverse, it tells me that there is a lack of balance in your life right now. Okay, you're a bit disorganized at this point in time. You are lacking your right balance, to hold yourself in the right place because you feel kind of bad, that things are not going in the right direction for you in the month of July 2019. That's why probably you have the chariot in the reverse because your wheels are not moving. There is lack of direction, plus there is some amount of aggression. And that's your hope and fear that you will be able to move your chariot when it comes to that situation. When your harvest will bear the fruits, when you will be able to completely release this, free yourself, work for this beautiful love relationship, kill the pain, move away, give it a tower moment, and move your chariot. But your hope and fear in the month of July is this, because you can see for yourself, Aries, that your chariot is not moving in your love situation, at least not in the month of July. Let's take a clarifier for the chariot in the reverse in here, guys. So that is the reason this problem is happening, ladies and gentlemen. But once the chariot moves, once things settle down, you will get back your beautiful joy, happiness, as well as your page of cups, your emotional security. Okay? Your emotional security will come back to you. You will no longer be immature anymore. Both of you guys can work together in harmony to build this relationship back where there is no disappointment except love and joy and abundance and prosperity. But that's your hope and fear that you will be able to move this in the right direction for this person to turn back and have that emotional security, have that emotional maturity, and not be disappointed with whatever has happened in your past situation, Aries. And that's your hope and fear, guys. And it's very logical, because when situations like this happen, obviously your hope and fear can pertain to this kind of thought, belief, and feelings. Okay? But at the same time, please remember that it's your hope and fear and that you're working towards it in the right way to bring it all back. Okay? Now, the outcome is the Queen of Wands in the reverse, guys. That's Aries energy again. Okay, but the Queen has come to me in the reverse as an outcome, which is talking about selfishness, which is talking about jealousy, which is again talking about insecurities, guys. Okay, so the month of July is a little difficult month in love for you, Aries. So you will have to take it slow, but you have to take it steady, guys. Okay, you have to give yourself the time to build this energy back in the right way, because other than that, you will not be able to move anything in your love zone for this period in time. So take it slow, take it easy, take it steady. Otherwise, that selfishness, the jealousy, the insecurity in your love zone will continue, which is definitely not the brightest of the outcome. But at the same time, please open your heart to the fact it's a reminder that it is safe for you to love whatever the physical energies might depict to you, whatever the other energies might talk to you about. But you do what you have to do to unlock yourself, to get rid of this jealousy, to get rid of this fear, this insecurity that you are still holding in yourself, which is definitely creating trouble for you in the month of July 2019, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So please open your heart, Aries. Know that it is safe for you to love whatever the other person is doing at this point in time. You do what you have to do in order to build this relationship from the scratch. Please give me a clarifier for this right there. Do a soul searching, guys. Because you want to be victorious at all cost with the Five of Sword energy in this relationship. But to be victorious at all cost, you will definitely have to do some serious soul searching, some serious work, some serious internal work that will guide you through this difficult period to give you the victory in the true sense that you deserve in this love relationship, guys. And for this, you need your strength in the right place, Aries, the bottom of the deck of the clarifiers. Okay, so you need your strength in the right direction. And the bottom of the deck from the main reading here is a Seven of Wands. Hold on to your strength, guys. Don't give up, because this month, again, let me see here. Again, this month, you will definitely need a lot of strength in your love zone, Aries. Okay? So hang on there, buddy. Don't let it go. Don't leave it. Just be resilient. Take control of your situation. Be resilient. Be determined. And guard yourself, but guard your love in the same way, because don't kill your hope, don't kill your understanding. Have your resilience in place, knowing that you will be able to make the chariot move in the right direction, if not today, then tomorrow, guys. Okay, so with this I end my video, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, love you guys, Khuda Hafiz, God bless you, and namaste.